Hello everybody, it is June 20th, 2023. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Alright, what was that, Friday. On Friday I said, I've been looking for that sub 25K area to get hit since the beginning of May. We finally saw that level. And so the question was, are the bulls ready to take over? And the answer is maybe. So the bull scenario relies on a three-wave move in the macro sense, which I don't like. Very unreliable and choppy. But that being said, in order to prove themselves, the bulls needed to do 5 waves up, staying above 25.7 and pushing up to at least 26.8 or 27. So we have actually seen the bulls do that at this point, which is kind of a little bit surprising, to be honest, that they pulled it off. So we do have to take the bullish case a little bit more seriously now. So now we're basically in this part of the scenario. So after they do the 5 waves up, we need to pull back correctively in 3 waves and hold at least that 764 fib of the move up. So I am potentially going to be looking to long again. I'm kind of waiting right now, just waiting to see how it plays out. But possibility of a long coming up in the near future here, because the bears were unable to push that price back below 25.7, and now that is no longer what they need to do. They've got more that they need to do to prove the bearish case, basically. So let's zoom out here for a minute. Since we peaked back here and broke below 28.8 right there, end of April-ish, I was looking for this larger yellow area to get hit. This has all been very, very choppy on the way down. I even put a note here, since that box here wasn't going to hit the larger box below, we're probably getting a WXY, which is what we're now seeing. There's the W, there's the X, and this is the Y wave down. So we have, within the Y wave, we would expect to see A, B, and C, which we did. Now this is very shallow. It did hit the target box, but it is very shallow, so I'm still a little bit wary of it. We could potentially see this turn into like a larger A, B, C. That's not out of the question, but we're trying to use the micro action to determine what is going to happen next. And here we have what could be considered 5 waves up. This final wave up is obviously very, very choppy, but we do potentially have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And actually, the video that I made on Friday, I think I was looking at this being 1, 2, 3. We were looking at this being 4 and 5 potentially, but with the extension it took, I think it's more appropriate to label that as a 3. Here's the kind of long, drawn out ABC for the 4, and then we're getting this, 5th wave up here. So, which may or may not be done, honestly. Let's just take a look at fib relationships and see that 4th wave held beautifully in that area, and 5th wave typically would get to here, to be honest. So it's a little shy of a normal 5th wave target so far, so we may yet see one more move up. That remains to be seen. But if we've already seen the top, make sure I'm on the right area down here. We're probably looking at this general area right here for a pullback to form. So basically, if we've hit top, 25.6 to 26.2 is the area to hold now for an ABC down, right? And we should see it form like this. ABC. If it can do that, and it's looking quite clearly like an ABC, where the C wave is equal in length to the A wave, or just about equal, I'll be willing to try some longs there. And it is possible that it can go a little lower than that. 764 down here, 25.3. It could go that deep. Really don't want to see it go below that. Definitely don't want to see it go below 25K at the 886. So yeah, basically we're just kind of looking now at how the next push down forms, and going from there. If it gives us an ABC down, potentially look for longs. If it starts doing something that looks more like this, where we get like a really extended third wave and it starts going below fibs, then we may in fact be getting a new move downwards instead. That is always still a possibility, but for now it is in the bulls' court. It's the bulls to lose, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens, and we'll go from there. I'll touch base again on Friday and see what the bulls are able to pull off this week, and just continue to let the price action dictate our moves. All right, everybody, have a good one. I'll talk to you on Friday.